So in this problem, we have to check whether the given string is binary or not. So given a non-empty sequence of character, yes. So here, if you look at the problem is right, input to this thing is a string, which is a non-empty, it's a sequence of characters. Return true if the sequence is binary. If the string has only zeros and ones character, then it is, you have to return binary. Else you have to return false. If you take this string, it doesn't have, it has other digits apart from zeros and one. So you have to return false. Okay. Now what is the logic here is, suppose if you given a number like this, right, 1, 1, right, finally it comes 6. Now you have to check whether it is a binary string or not. So what you have to do is, you have to go through each character, okay, each character and check if it is 0, if it is 0 or 1, right. If it is not 0 or 1, then we can simply return it is not a binary string. So you have to go through each character, and if it is not equal to 0 and if it is not equal to 1, if it is some other character, then it is not a binary, then you can return immediately. When you have to return it is a binary, after checking all the characters, and if all the characters are zeros and ones, right, then you have to return it is a binary. Okay. So now let's try to write the code for it. So we have thought of a logic. Now by writing the code for it, I have to go through all the characters in the string. For that I have to loop. Okay. So to loop, right, I will use I have to go get the first character, then the second character. So in a string, to get the first character, right, we can use the index. So this is a string. In index 0, this character will be there. Index 1, this character will be there. Index 2, this character will be there. Index 3, this character will be there. So you can use the index and get that character. Okay. So I will run a loop for the index from 0 till the length of the string. What is the length of the string? Okay. Now, if you see here, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. The length of the string is 7, right? There are 7 characters. So we have to loop from 0 to 6. That's the index of each character, right? So I will write a loop for it first. So for that I will use a for loop. Int I is equal to 0. Index starts from 0. Then I less than s dot length. Okay. So this s dot length, string dot length will return me the length of the string, which is 7. So I less than 7 now, till 6 the loop will go, and I plus plus. Okay. So inside this loop, right, now this loop will run for from 0 to 6 it will run. Now I have to check the character. So if s dot char at I, so this will give me the character at that index. First I is 0. So char at 0 will be this value, right? If it is not equal to 0, if it is not equal to 0, and if the character is not equal to 1, right, which means that if you encounter 6, right, if it is not equal to 0 and it is not equal to 1, that means it is not a, this is not a binary string, right? That means we can return false straight away. Okay. So at the end of the loop, right, when the control will come here, suppose if all the strings are binary, right, 1, no, it is 1, so this condition is false, not equal to 1, the condition is false, so it will not go here. It will come to the end of the loop if all the characters are binary. If any character is not binary, it's going to return from here, the line number 32. So it comes here only if all the characters are binary. So here in the end of the loop we can return true. Okay, let's try to compile and run first. And one more thing here is, see, when you do a s dot caret, right, it returns a character. So character you have to use single quotation. You should not put 0 here. 0 is a number 0. We have to compare with character 0. So for character you have to use single quotation. Okay, now one test case is passed. Let's try to submit it. Now all the test case passed. So this is a logic behind solving this problem.
I
Let's
I
do a
guess
dry
yes.
run. Okay, let's do a dry run. Suppose I have a number like this, right? 0, 1, 0 and then 2. Okay, so what happens is, like, what is the length? A length is 4, right? So how the loop will run? 0 till I less than 4. So 0 to 3 the loop will run. When the I becomes 4, it is going to come out of the loop, correct? So first I value is 0. So this is index 0, right? This is index 1, this is index 2, this is index 3. Now char at I. So char at 0 is, char at index 0 is 0. It is not equal to 0. No, it is equal to 0. This condition is false. This condition is false. It's come here. Go to I plus plus. Now I becomes 1. I is less than string length. I is string length is 4, right? I is less than string length. That is 2. Come here. Character at I is 1. It is not equal to 0. True. Not equal to 0. And it is not equal to 1. No, it is equal to 1. It is false. So it goes to the. It is not coming into this if. It goes to I plus plus. I is 2. Then again it is 0, right? The character at I is, actually character at 2 is 0. It is not equal to 0. No, it is equal to 0. This is false. This condition is false. So it comes out I plus plus. Now I value is 3. Now it comes here. 3 is less than 4. So it comes here. Now character at 3 is 2. It is not equal to 0 and it is not equal to 1. So it is not equal to 0, not equal to 1. The value is not 0, not 1. So it will come inside the if and return false, because this is not a binary string, right? Suppose if this 2 is not there, what happens when I becomes 3, right? Now I becomes 3, here the length is 3, right? If the 2 is not there, the length is 3. When I value becomes 3, it will come out of the loop. When it comes out of the loop, only it will come out of the loop only if all the values are binary. So that time we are returning true. It is a binary string. So here the main logic is, we go through all the values and we check for the negative case, right? If any
Mm-hmm.
character is not 0 or not 1, just we return false straight away, right? So in most of the problems you will use this logic, right? Go through all the values, any negative values, negative pass, you just return from that. And you have to return true only if you finish checking all the values, right? So end of the loop only you have to return true.